to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball, that pitch is out.
To the right side, France. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now up for Washington, Kyle Stowers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Second inning here, no score.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Moncada sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Inside, just missed. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Brenton Doyle. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And one away at the top of the third. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Freeman hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chisholm makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the third baseman, Dane Myers. Up the middle, Neto. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Anthony Volpe digging in for the Nationals. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
0-1's the count.
Backed off the plate that time. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a ball evens the count. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. And the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0. Wilson Contreras digging in for the Nationals. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add on. It's 2-0. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a foul out of play. Into center. Doyle, long run. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ty France. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Zach Neto next up for the Blue Jays. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Popped up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Missing inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that
time. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Straw grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stowers in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
And it stays fair. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Straw makes the play. 2 away now. Up now for Washington, Dane Myers. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get it.
There goes the runner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner goes again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Stowers on the move. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there at the knees. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out.
Myers. Rosario 1. And that's 2. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boone. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Strider deals. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Strider, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
On the ground to third, and Contreras is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Outside. Ball 1. Beck, 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Strider back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tosses to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Stowers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Pulls that one foul. The 1-1. And that's outside. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So
Moncada, 1 at second.
That's an out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Ty France. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nolan Shanuel. Center field. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Zach Neto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down now, and here is Miles Straw. 0 for 2 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, Mickey Moniak, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
That's a ball.
And that skips into there. And now the count filled up 3-2. The Nats leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And now up for Washington, Dane Myers. Up the middle, Paris to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And it's even up. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. This to third. Moncada sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard on the ground to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing, didn't go. 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On the ground, right side. Rosario fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here is Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Check swing, no appeal. And now 2-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake.
That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. One out, base is empty. Kyren Paris now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit for the Nats, Trent Grisham. Up the middle, and that one handled. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. First pitch misses. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Grisham leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side, Paris. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Diaz in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a 2-2. He goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Tyler Freeman. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Neto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
This could end it. The tying run at the plate. That one missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
First and second, 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Mickey Moniak. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
So the tying run at second, and he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first, in time, ball game, and the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John.